Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshua, Ba'ashem Kwakadosh, double honor to my apostles, and others, great millstone, and shalom to you, Akim, around the four corners, pushing his truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshua, teaching the right doctrine, and shalom to you, Akwaf, as well, alright? This is Brad Shama from my Brisbane, Australia, back here again with another lesson, alright? And this lesson right here is going into the events that has been taking places in the last few days, okay, around the four corners of this world we're living in right now, okay, or this earth, I said. All right, you got you got a lot of things happening, all right, but nobody is really, when I say nobody, I'm talking about the majority of our people and these heathens. They don't know what's about to come. They don't know what's about to take place. All right, nobody is. It's like, again, these heathens and 2/3 of our people. They know watching for the signs taking places right now. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on, man, and the only ones who can see these things is the elect, who can see the signs. The elect are the ones who can see what's happening right now. Okay, starting with the apostles, elders, great millstone, and the rest of the men teaching the truth in the name of Yahweh Shah, teaching the right truth. They're the ones who can see the signs clear, but the rest, they're just blinded, man, blinded. All right, like I'm gonna give a quick scripture just to show you what is, what the scripture says right here. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 7 says here, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seek for," right? So, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So, all Israelites around four corners who ain't supposed to get this truth, okay, haven't obtained what they look for or they seek for. All right, they into this different religion, these different beliefs, all right, but in those beliefs they're in, those beliefs don't show them what we're seeing, okay, which is the true signs of Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, being shown, okay, the signs shown that Yahweh Shai is about to come back, man, okay, to judge this to judge these people, all right, and to give mercy to his elect, all right. We're seeing happening right now. We see Matthew chapter 24, 24th chapter taking places right now, all right. We're seeing the book of Luke chapter 21 taking places right now. Some of the process that was supposed to be happening, okay, which I'm about. I'm gonna touch on, all right, with the UFOs that has been seen around, by brothers, okay. Then people, posting videos up and all that, okay. Those are signs that we can see and know what the signs are for, man, all right. So Romans 11 and 7 says here, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seek for, but the election have obtained it." The election have gained it, can see it all, and the rest were blinded. All right, so the rest of our people are blinded, but the election have obtained what they seek for. Okay, they see it all right now, man. So it's a blessing to really be able to see the things we see, okay. It's a blessing that we see in these signs, and we know why these signs are happening, all right. So the day of Yahweh Shem Shah is not gonna come as a thief to us, man. We're gonna be prepared for that day. We're gonna know what that day, when it comes, we're gonna know for sure, because there's signs that has been given, okay. So I'm gonna go to 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 1 says here, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou see part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the hearts will begin to visit the world which he made." And we're seeing those signs, we're measuring them, okay, accurately, man. All right, we study blowing the trumpet warning, saying these signs, this happened. This is in the book of, this book right here. He's reading this book. Is okay? This is gonna lead to the day of Yahushua returning. Verse 3 says here, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes, we see, earthquakes just be happening, man. It's like really nothing. And outpours of the people in the world, and that's another thing. Outpours of the people are standing up and fighting against the government. That's a prophecy right there, man. And it's happening right now as I speak. Okay? People are protesting against the government because of these new draconian laws are being pushed out there, man. All right? But who can see those signs? Only the elect who, it's like only the elect can see those, all right? They have the eyes for it. The rest don't, okay? So, I'm going to go to the book of Matthew. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13. And now verse 11 says here, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, the mystery of the Bible is given to the elect. Okay, to the prophet we have about Shem Yeshua, the servants, pursuant to Amos 3:7. Okay, let me see. Let me get it real quick. Go back. This book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. It says, surely the Most High Yahweh Shem Yeshua will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Okay? So Yahweh Shem Yeshua has revealed all these secrets, these mysteries unto his servants, the prophets. And that's why he's real, the real man of Yahweh Shem Yeshua, they're on highway and byways, screaming, crying out, giving warning, and the warning they're giving is the right warning, all right? Telling you to take the vaccine. Okay, the Alpha chip is coming, all right? World War III is about to happen soon after, the Alpha chip comes. Okay, outbursts of people is happening for these reasons. It's written in the book of Second Esdras. Jacob's tribe is coming, all right? We blowing the trumpet. We're giving the trumpet, man, okay? The trumpet that the sword is coming. That's what we're doing. Starting with the apostles and those great millstone. That's why we, steady pushing, man. And right now, man, we're in some crazy times. I tell you, brothers. Like I said, over here in Australia, man, it was peaceful for a moment, but now the what is it? Crown Royal 19 is hitting the city of this in a few suburbs over there in state of New South Wales. Okay, the capital city Sydney. They're getting hit by the Crown Royal 19. Okay, they got hit by it, and now they're going back into the lockdowns in the middle of this pagan holiday, so-called Christmas, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. I love it. Okay, and we seen these things, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Yeshua is mad. All right. So going back to Matthew chapter 13, verse 11, he answered me then and said, because it is given unto you to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So the 2/3 of our people, it is not given. All right. Even this so-called these niggas that want to call themselves the prophet, it is not given. All right. It's not. Verse 12, for whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away, even that he have. And who's not that? And who's that? Those ones who got this truth given to them, they're gonna have more abundance, man. Gonna have it more abundance, all right. But to the ones who don't got it, it's gonna be even what they have right now. No, the full truth is gonna be taken away, because what are they doing? They ain't striving to get the whole mystery. Okay, the sellouts, they just don't got it, man. Or what they have is that it's not the truth. Okay, so I'm gonna read our 7th verse in NET says, for whoever has will be given more, and who have in abundance. But whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. All right, that's what's really happening right now, man. In a minute, we're gonna be. These niggas out there, they're gonna be coming, asking for this truth right here. But right now they're scoffing instead of trying to humble themselves and seek for the real truth, man, of Yahweh Hashem Yashar. They've been too prideful. They don't want to, they don't want to get it, So what they have, man, is going to be taken away. All right. Verse 13. Therefore speak I second. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing, see not. All right, and that's what our people really going through it. When we open the Bible and start teaching how in Bible is, they don't see what we see. They don't hear what we hear from the Bible. What we teach, they can't really get it, man. So therefore speak I to them, and right. These words right here we read is the words of Yahweh Hashem Yashar, and these words are Yahweh Shai, all right? And that's the words we're speaking to them. But to them, it's just too much for them to understand. Therefore speak I to them in the parables, because they seeing, see not, and hearing, they hear not, neither do they understand. So, what we see is what they don't see, all right? What we speak about, they can't hear it. It's just not given to them to hear it, okay? And they have no understanding of this truth at all. Verse 14, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and they shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. Okay? For these people's heart is wax gross, and their ears are due of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. Right? Okay? But they don't. They don't want to be healed because they just don't get that understanding, man. It is done. It's finished for them. Okay? Verse 16. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. You see? So we are really blessed, man, for our eyes see these things that are written in this Bible, and our ears hear these words, man. Okay? Then from there, what happens? Our heart perceive it. Okay? Our mind can perceive this truth. Verse 17, for verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear, and have not heard them. Right, man. There you go. Even the righteous men and prophets, man, desire to see these things that we're seeing right now. Example there, how we see the World War III coming, the Arafat sheep, Jacob's trouble, the chariots. We see. Those men couldn't really see these things we're seeing right now, man. Okay, the prophets. But truly we believe we are those men back here again, and we finally seen those things we spoke about or wrote about, So we finally seen with our eyes, man, all right? Because we're in the end right now, okay? So I'm going to go to the book of Luke, chapter 21 real quick. Go on these chariots, and I'm close off the lesson. Okay. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, and the sea of the waves rolling. And these things right here, we do see the signs in the sun, and the moon, and the stars, and up in the up on the earth, distress of nations. We see that happening, all right, with perplexity, the sea and the waves rolling. Okay, you see that, man. Okay, the oceans just changing their nature, just a lot going on right now as I'm speaking. There's lightning. There's lightning happening right now. It ain't raining, but when you check the weather, it says it's not gonna rain today, but there's lightning right now happening. So there's a lot of things happening, man. Okay. The earth itself, man, it's rising up against Esau right now, okay? And the Esau don't really get it, okay? Verse 26, men's heart failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on earth, for the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. Okay, so people gonna be into in feeling mode after they see all these things coming up on the earth, man. Okay, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So the ones in power in this kingdom we're living in right now, it's gonna be shaken, man. Okay, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in clouds with power and great glory. Okay, they're gonna see that in 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head. You lift up, it's like lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So the sounds of the chariots and all that. That's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua being shown that hey, we should be rejoicing right now because our kingdom, it's like our salvation draweth nigh. Okay, which once our salvation comes, guess what? It's gonna lead into what? It's gonna lead into our us into our kingdom. Okay, so we have to rejoice with these signs we're seeing, man. All right. So brothers out there, man, when you see the multiple chariots showing up and all that, rejoice, man. Just know our salvation is close. Okay, his kingdom is done. This is it for him. Okay, so that's just the lesson that I want to do. All right, pursuing the things I've been seeing. Posted brothers posting about chariots being shown worldwide every day. Just different chariots showing up. Yeah, our salvation is close, man. All right. So anyway, hopefully this lesson was edifying to brothers out there. Again, Kahalat, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Shem Kwakadash, for giving the spirit to do this lesson right here. And again, that will honor to my apostles and others going millstone. And shalom to sincere brothers out there and sisters out there. Shalom. And stay strong.